All right. So everything, I'm gonna have to re-explain everything now. My phone decided, for no reason at all. I'm literally just looking at my phone. I go to flip it, and it's like, "Hey, you want to connect to your earbuds? Here's your email address as well." Why does it show that? Why? I cannot catch a break, so I'm gonna have to. Can I? If I close this, am I still gonna be live? I have absolutely no idea. We're just gonna find out together. We're just gonna find out together. Yep, we are. Great. Okay, cool. I need to private this. I need to private this. Post haste. Pronto. There we go. Fantastic. That's just great. That's just fantastic. I love that for me. View in control room. That's how that works. Okay, I've never actually done that before. But yeah, so okay, so I'm that upsets me. Hi everybody, how's it going? We're doing. I spoke so long about what we were doing, and I was having such a good time talking about it, and now I have to repeat myself, and I hate that. This is why I don't. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Hi everybody. It's a chill day. It's a chill day, so it's easy. I can restart however I feel like it. We are just going to be sorting through my telephone. I have a message. I don't see a message. It's lying to me. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna be sorting through my cellular device, my phone. And if you would like to sort through yours while I do mine, and we can just kind of have a little chat together, we can do that. I'm just kind of trying to. I'm doing something for me today for April Fool's Day. I'm doing something productive, which is a boring ass stream, but it's gonna help me in the long run because I, like many other people, don't really sort through their phones as often and as thoroughly as they should. So you always wind up with a bunch of extra photos that don't need to be there. That's just taking up space in your phone. A bunch of memos that are in the wrong spots because you just had to quickly type something down and then you don't know where it is anymore. So I'm gonna look through those. Um, and I'm gonna start with my alarms and my clock app in general. Uh, we're gonna kind of not work down the list, but we're just generally going to be working this list that I have and some other stuff. So for those of you, if you're trying to catch along, I have on here the gallery. So that's my photos, my memos, my voice memos, because I have an app for voice like recording, and I have a lot of that stuff. So I need to delete or like just rename a bunch of those. That might you're not going to hear any of it. That's where these earbuds that it tried to sink into are going to come in handy for me. So that's cool. I should honestly just have them connected now because if they're not, it's gonna do that again, and probably gonna scream. But Spotify, I'm gonna go through my Spotify because like they have like your own personal library, and I have a bunch of random like albums that I do like, but I'd rather just the artist be there. So I'm gonna try to just kind of fix that up and just have like the artist that I'm listening to currently on there. Calendar. I'm gonna check my calendar just see if everything looks good there. Messages. I'm gonna delete a bunch because everyone gets those like one-time authentication code messages, all like the random spam stuff. Sometimes you forget to delete those, and then it just fills up your messages. We're gonna clean those up today. Contact list. I'm just gonna go through, make sure everything's up to date there. See if there's anybody I can just delete, just because why not? My email, which I've recently started keeping pretty consistently sorted, so that's pretty nice. And then what we're starting right now is my alarms and my clock. And what I wanted to show you, and it better not do it again, because it literally it added a notification as I was flipping the phone, which is just messed up. But I have a London. Why do I have London on here? I don't know. It's very confusing. So I'm deleting London. So get that out of here. And I am Eastern Daylight Time, Eastern Standard Time, EST. Why is it EDT now? I have absolutely no idea. But I have a lot of alarms. I'm not going to show you all of them. But from where they are not labeled, I've kind of just got a metric ton of incredibly early alarms, and one of them says "Don't forget bread in fridge," because that was for when I was going to work really early, and I wanted to bring some bread that my sister made. So we can delete that, believe it or not. I will because what these are for is for whenever on Fridays I go to work very very early, so I like to have just like a bunch of stuff. But lately I've just been taking like 2 or 3 of those and just changing them to the times I need to be on there instead of having like 30 alarms. So that honestly will be very helpful. So we're going to do that instead. So yeah, we'll keep these 3. Because I have one for 6:30, one for 7, one for 7:30. We'll change those around how they need to be. I then have alarms from 8 to 9:30 a.m., 8, 8:30, 9, and 9:30 to wake me up in the morning, just in general. I don't need all of these. I really don't, honestly. And each of them are different. The only ones I actually really wake up to are the 8:30 and the 9:30. So I'm honestly just going to delete the 8 and 9 o'clock one because what's the point? What's the point, honestly? So the one that's labeled "It Be Talk Like Pirate Day," arg. Again, this is again, if I've ever renamed something, it usually stays that way. Like I have "Get Uber to Dentist" as my 9:30. That's not what that is. So we're gonna delete the 9:30 and the 8. We're gonna delete those two, and I'm going to just update. I'm also gonna turn my sound down. That's why. That's why. Stop playing the alarm. Okay, well, you might have heard a little bit of Jonathan Colton in there. But we're gonna bring it to 9:30, and I'm going to change the sound to my 9:30 one because as much as I love you, Jonathan Colton, I found a where is it? There's like it's for the Hey Bulldog from the Beatles. So I want that. It's that. Okay, great. So there we go. So we're gonna update that. So now I have an 8:30 and a 9:30 alarm, which isn't it isn't like great. Okay, but you know what? That's just how. It's not like I run better with the other ones anyway, so I'm just gonna make things work a bit easier. I also have one for 10 a.m. that says get paperwork ready. Don't need that. Done that already. Yeah, I'd hope. I have a 12 o'clock alarm that's just a name that makes no sense. It says it's Bird Adventure 2 Dawn of the Vitamin D. Uh, it started when I was supposed to be checking like a mobile like pet thing for my sister while they were away. I put an alarm to remember that, and then I was like, that's gonna be a good time to just take my vitamin D because I'm supposed to be taking vitamin D supplement every day. So I don't do that. That's the alarm that you always hear at 12 o'clock. If I ever say I'm turning off an alarm, that has to stay because uh it really doesn't. I don't use it anymore. I'm gonna turn it off, I think. But let this be noted, I like having that alarm there. I like it because it's just a nice little note of the memory of the memories and treasures. So we'll see. We'll come back around and we'll see if we can just delete it. 12:30 has a frame check. I don't know what that is. We're gonna delete that. Uh, I have one for 3 p.m. on Tuesday specifically. That is staying. That is a work related one. Um, fix message, and there's another one for put bell away. We can delete those. So those are just not helpful. Mondays at 10:30, I can delete. I've had this for so long. I'm just gonna get rid of it. It's for when we're supposed to take trash out, but we remember how to do that. We just do that now, so it's really easy. So and then set lights for 11. That's these. I was trying to keep them nice and well synced to the time, but we don't need to do that, so we're just gonna delete that. There we go. See now there were like 30 alarms in here. Now there's only like 8. Pretty good. Pretty good stuff. Do I need this? I don't need the 12 o'clock one. But having an alarm for noon just feels like one of those things that makes sense. You know, it's like you don't need it, but it's nice to just kind of ground yourself and be like, okay, the day's halfway over already. Jesus Christ, what am I doing? We gotta keep this train a moving. I'm gonna put it back on. I'm gonna put it back on. Actually, I'm gonna turn it off for today because I'll know when it's noon because I'm alive and awake and existing. But here we go. And I guess I can name these. We'll name these because this is like I'm just gonna name my really early ones. I'm gonna do like wake up sort of normally, and then the next one will be all caps wake up. And then the third one will just be a fucking amalgamation. It's just gonna be like, wake up. There we go. That's good. That's a good alarm. That ought to jolt me up because it's also very loud. This is the alarm that I use for like everything that I need to actually like wake up to. So yeah, like if I because I don't wake up to any other alarms. So that's a good one. It's good. I like it. Okay. So and then stopwatch. I don't think there's anything for stop. There's nothing for stopwatch. There's for timer. Timer's on a 15-minute. That's good. Okay. See, this all, and I can turn these off. I don't need these on. I do not need these on. That is for sure. Yeah, there we go. That's good. Okay, so clock. I'm gonna go over to my memo where I have the list of all the things, and my clock alarms have been checked off just fine. Uh, what's that? What's what? I have way too much stuff happening in this room, and also, I'm not sure, but hope you're well. This is me. This is me. I'm a mime in a box. But I can't get to you. You can't get to me. That's just how things work in this day and age. The alarm? Oh, that's my just normal ass alarm. I just have it. You know, it's one of those. I don't wake up to like just like the ones. So I found the most fucking jarring one to just put on for my like, hey, wake up. You know, this is, you know, I some people see being woken up as like a you have to take it slow or take it easy or just be like nice to yourself because otherwise you're gonna wake up and feel like a piece like just really annoyed. I don't take that approach. I take the I'm going to wake up right now or else approach. Still doesn't work a lot of the time, but I get up and then I'm like, stupid alarm. I'm going back to bed. But hey, you know, at least I have it. Because waking up at least once is kind of the hurdle that you need. That's why I have another wake up alarm. You're crazy. Hey, listen, man, it works. No, it doesn't. I literally just told you it doesn't work. But some days it does work. And that's a good time. All right. So next up is email. Hope you're doing well, by the way. I'm sorry this is a bit of a weird stream. I would be playing Mario Kart right now, but I've opted for this because hi. So I'm gonna just go through my emails. I'm not this you're not seeing. I'm new to your channel. That is so fair. That is so great. Well, if you would like to, feel free to open up your phone, just chill here, and sort through some shit, or do anything else. Do whatever you want. I'm not your mother. I'm not gonna stop you. But I'm gonna go through my email and delete probably everything because what I cannot think of a single time I've been emailed something that I absolutely need to keep forever. I've not had that. Unless I like want to keep it saying, "Hey, your tax form's filled out and you're good." Like that's the only thing I could think of that I would want to keep. Where are you from? I'm from the East Coast of the United States. I'm from New York, Brooklyn born, not bound. Brooklyn born, but I have since moved away because my family moved away. So I moved with them. And now I'm in Pennsylvania. Pretty great, pretty cool place. Pretty cool place. I like both. I like both. Um it was a lot more convenient to walk around and just go anywhere in Brooklyn. But this place is cool too. A lot nicer people, cool people. Everything's pretty nice. From India, wow. Yeah, I don't stream at a good time to get anyone else from from America because I'm always streaming before I gotta go to work. So everyone, it's like 8 o'clock at the like if I'm thinking of like California, it's like 8 o'clock right now. So it's like morning. No one's around in the morning here. So I usually get a lot of like a European or even like from people from like Asia and stuff. It's night here. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So this is when people are normally able to watch stuff. So it's here. But this I'm just doing this before I go to work. So I'm just having a grand time. That the time zones will never they make perfect sense to me, but it's just it's so strange to just think about. It's like you're gonna go to bed because that just makes sense for you. You've already done the things you have to do today. I haven't started. It's crazy. I have a lot of emails from my doctor because I had a doctor's appointment this weekend. So so many things. They love to spam you with just like, hey, remember you made an appointment? You got to go to it. You're gonna go to it, right? You got to go to it. You're coming, right? Here, have fill out these things. You're coming, right? It's crazy. I got your Insta ID. I'm gonna hold off on that for now. Not that I don't respect you, but I would have to open Chrome because I don't normally use it. I don't really use social media. The only thing I use is like Facebook Messenger to talk to like my few friends that I have from Brooklyn. Everyone else is like my phone number, and you ain't getting that. But Instagram maybe. We'll see. We'll see how the day turns out. I have like old messages like from like you have what is this? Oh, my shirt. Got a cool shirt. I don't know where it is right now. It's probably in my closet, where most shirts would be. A bunch of eBay stuff because I had an eBay order for like months. I had it for like literal months. But it did come and it is pretty cool. It was this sick ass bass guitar. So overall a success. However, I did try to order it once months before that. It didn't work out. Ordered it again. Months later, it actually showed up. I didn't think it was going to, honestly, but it did. So I thought I was being scammed the first time. Thought, you know what? It's really cool. So I'm gonna try it again, and somehow it worked out. So that was good for me. A big dub for me. But now I can delete all the emails because I just like that's the kind of stuff that I like to have. I like to keep those on track. Have a great day. Thanks, man. You as well. Enjoy your night. Take it easy. Take it breezy. Yeah. Just enjoy the rest of your time awake. And that's the thing with me as well. Like I probably would have been here like an hour earlier, but like I just don't sleep. I don't like to go to sleep because I'm like, hey, I could be doing something right now. And I'm not tired. I don't want to just fall out of consciousness. You know, it's just spooky. It's like opting into anesthesia every night. You go to bed, you're like, oh, you want to go under? No, I don't want to go under. So I'm just gonna sit here until my body passes out, which usually around like 2, 3 in the morning. So then I don't wake up. I'm my own problem. I am my own problem. But I get all my sleep. I get all my sleep. So that's why I'm not really taking it too seriously. I have a lot of stuff from the American Red Cross, because I donated blood once, and then they've been sending me my donation card over and over again. It's been really funny. Like every couple weeks, I get a message saying, "Here's your official donor card. It's here. Come look at it." So I just kind of it's just kind of funny. I've got 4 of them so far. Thanks, man. I'm all alone, by the way. You got any subscribe? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, man. You know what? I honestly, like, depending on your point of view with it, having your own space to just kind of exist on your own is pretty cool. Like, I live with my family. So, like, 'cause if I am, like, feeling lonely, I can always just go walk outside my room, walk into the living room. There's a bunch of my sister and my mom and stuff are there. And we can just chill. But, like, I treasure alone time a lot. So, but obviously it's just because it's a lot easier for me to say that. But I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. What are these? Oh, that's for work stuff. This I might actually need to keep. So we're going to move to work stuff because I've already done a lot of email sorting because I hate it so much that I wanted to make it as easy as possible to just delete things and then move on. So and then all these American Red Cross ones, I don't need them. I'm gonna delete them. I've got their app. I hate email so much because you look at the social stuff and it's just a bunch of stuff that you don't need to have. Like, why does it tell me every time when I am live on my channel? I don't need. I know. Believe me, I know if I'm why you gotta point it out. Delete everything. But then the worst ones are the promotions because they'll send you like hundreds of promotional emails and you can't even get rid of them all in one go. And some of them are sponsored, so they sit there. Even if you choose delete everything, it'll delete some of the stuff, won't delete everything. But then some of the ones in the top, they just stay there because emails like, hey, you really need to see this. You have to click into this to delete it personally. And I take that personally, quite frankly. Okay, well, I've gotten rid of those, so now I can just kind of spam delete these freaking promotions. Because the thing is, though, I do this like every like couple months, but it just gives me so many. Like I've probably deleted like 600 by now, and I just did this like in February. Like it's insane the amount of ads people get. I'm just glad that they put them in their own separate folder so I can choose to forget about them. But then I choose to forget about them and they just live in here forever. And it just sucks. Like I've never shopped at half of these stores. If I did, I was there once to get one thing and I've never been back. But there we go. Promotions has been killed. And now if you're like me, someone who really hates email, you have 2 emails. So now you have to go to the next one. Nothing in primary. I love that. And there's nothing here already. It's just more promotions I have to delete. I don't want to go see Weezer in concert. I'm sorry. Listen, you put up a hell of an argument phone, email. I'm not gonna go see Weezer in concert. Not that Weezer's a bad band, but I mean I just don't listen to them, so I can't exactly say they're a good band either. But Buddy Holly's the only song I think I know. There we go. Email has been sorted. That's so freaking awesome. So I can already move on to the next thing. We're gonna close that. I'm also gonna start closing my tabs because I don't tend to do that unless I make an active choice to do that. So Gmail has been conquered. We've done 2 things. I did put on this memo as well. I could put like some background music on. I don't know what good background music is or how to find that. So unless I were just like I just loop that. I guess I can't tell you to do that. This isn't an edited video. Well, this is what it is, I guess. I got a message. What is this? The video. I already know what this video is. See, I want to know what type of friends you guys have because I have 2 great friends. I've known them for so long now. One of them since like 1st grade and one of them since like 6th grade. One of them just kind of dodges every question you give him and doesn't exactly answer anything, even if it's a basic question like, "Oh, what's up? How you doing? How's the day been?" It just won't answer. And the other one will just send short videos that are funny the first time, but it's always the same video. So it's like, what do I get from this? I don't understand what's happening, but it is fun. I wish I could talk to them more. Like I talk to them like daily on there, but like I used to do that pretty much nightly as well. I could go on Discord and play games, but you know, people become adults and then they don't have as much time on their hands, and it's sad. But it's same for me. So I mean, it's not like I can expect them to bend to my will because I don't want them to bend to mine. Let's move on to contact list here because I've got, and what I wanted to do on this as well is message some people that I haven't messaged in a while because there's a lot of people that I want to talk to. I have friends from high school. I have friends from work that no longer work at where I work. They like moved away for whatever reason. I've been meaning to catch up with them for so long now that I haven't gotten around to it, and I really should. But first, we're going to go through the numbers first and see if there's anybody that I can just get rid of. Like this guy, I he was an old coworker from when I like first started working there. He's a really nice guy, but he left super quick. I never really got a chance to get close-ish to him, so we haven't spoken since he's left. And I still have his phone number in my phone, so I'm going to delete his contact. Goodbye, guy. You're not getting names out of me. I have one that says call this person soon, and it's because I have a message from them from like forever ago. Like I'm talking like before I even moved, and like 2020 is when I moved. Like this is I don't know who this is. This is who is this? Oh, okay. See, and I also have notes for people if I don't recognize who they are. Because I saw a name that I thought was like an old middle school friend that I've never spoken to ever, unless I was in school and like occasionally when I was like walking around outside and I'd see him. But this is a neighbor, like lives over there type neighbor. So I'm gonna keep that in there. These are for work, so I gotta keep those. This guy, I used to have. There used to be a customer who was really because I work retail. I used to be a customer who was really cool. We talked a lot whenever he came in, and then he said he was moving away, and he gave me his phone number because he wanted to like just chat every now and again. But neither I've tried to talk to him a couple times when he first moved out. But he has not responded back. So I think I can delete his number because I'm never gonna hear from him ever again. That is a person from work. That isn't okay. This can get I can get rid of some of these. Some of these were from like college friends from like when I did mock trial, and I will never see them again. It's been like 5 years since I've talked to them, so you can get rid of all of their numbers, which is sad. But like I don't. It's not like I don't like them, but I don't see myself finding a reason to. I basically kind of ghosted the school in a sense because other than the people who I had to tell that I knew were going, you know, it was just kind of out of luck there. I was not happy with having to quit school, so I just kind of didn't tell anybody because I was embarrassed. I just figured I would quiet exit. And then one time I was trying to call my manager, who was the same name as one of my old mock trial friends, or not, I guess acquaintances, and I called them accidentally instead. And I only noticed halfway through the ringing, so then I hung up immediately. And then they asked, "Hey, what's up? You okay?" And I, out of an anxious panic, deleted their phone number and blocked them. I don't know why. I'm such an asshole. I'm such a like. I hate that I don't communicate very often or very well, as it would seem. So that's kind of crazy. We can delete these numbers just to get rid of that possibility here. Who is this? I don't have I don't have any information about this person. I wish it would tell me like when I made the history. No, there is no history. I don't even know who this is. Who is this? I don't have a last name, but I have a first name, and in case this first name is important to me, I'm not gonna say it. But who the hell is this? I'll hold on to no, but maybe I don't know. I really don't know if I should hold on to it. I'm gonna ask my coworkers, make sure that this isn't a person that's like important. This I'm gonna keep that just because why not? I have someone in their parentheses because sometimes I like to point out why I know them. It just says nice lady. I assume it was a was a customer. That was I can get rid of that number probably. I don't need their numbers. If I need their numbers, I'll find a way. I guess I should have checked their messages first before I delete the person. If I should, I don't know. You know, fuck it. Who cares? I have another one that just says mystery person. I don't know who the hell these people are. I have I have a Papa John's from back when from back when I used to live in Brooklyn. And I give everything. I give every contact in my phone a picture. It's like a silly picture. And for theirs, it is like that bit from iCarly where they put or like Spencer put up like a big sign and then like all the lights flickered out and it just said pee on Carl. I thought that was I still think that's a really funny bit. Other than that, I have a number from I have the phone number to a phone in a room in my old high school. I'm gonna keep that because that's just kind of funny. That is that. I have three different phone numbers for one person. That I'll probably never. It was my high school mock trial coach and like teacher, and I really liked him. He's a really respectable guy. No, but I really want to get back into communication with him. Getting into communication with anyone from high school, kind of just like I don't know what it is, but I guess nerves kind of rush back into my body. I'm like, oh man, if I they're gonna think I'm a failure, but like I'm not. I'm having a good time. I'm a happy fella. But just like in the grand scheme of things that I thought I was gonna do by the time I left high school, you know, everyone's like that. Everyone's like, oh man, I was gonna do something crazy, but now I'm just kind of work retail. Not like I love it. I don't fucking care. But it's just kind of like, oh man, there's always this little thing in my brain where I remember the things about certain things. I'm like, oh man, could do that too. But eh, get there if we get around to it. This person used to work at my store. Haven't really heard much from him since. I will delete his number. I'll keep their number. I guess have like names. I don't know who this person is either. And some of them just don't have like the picture, so they just have like the letter. So it's like I don't know how if it's a one-time thing or what. There we go. So then that's pretty much all of the contacts. I still have a lot. I still have like arguably too many. But I don't really know where to go from here. Because I've got okay, I can delete their number. That's another old coworker that I have not spoken to in a while. I'll keep his number because he's an old coworker. These two are old coworkers, but I would argue they're more so closer to acquaintance than just coworker. I wouldn't say friend because we haven't really spoken all that much, but when we do, it's nice. When we do, it's really nice. I do have some friends like you are an old coworker that I would say is a friend. And even if I don't contact you super often, it's just because I'm bad at contacting people. Call this person soon. I just like a mystery. And I already have one labeled mystery, so I've got two. So I've got two mysteries in my phone. I think that's really it. I have the Hall and Oates hotline. If anyone wants this phone number, I can give you. Because let me make sure it still works. It certainly does. You guys want to hear this?
Welcome to Call and Oates, your
Call and
emergency Call
Oates.
and Oates helpline. To hear one-on-one, please
It just
press
gives you a
1.
song.
To
You
hear
just
Rich Girl,
where's
please
Maneater?
press 2.
Maneater's 3, I think.
To hear Manita, please press 3.
And
To hear
then
Private
and then you
Eyes,
get
please
it
press
gives you a
4.
list of their songs, and you click it, and it just gives you a horrible quality version of the song. Ba 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 ba, and then it just plays, and then I don't know if it hangs up because I've never actually listened to the entire song, but it's funny. So there's a Hall & Oates hotline, and here you guys can have that number because I'm pretty sure it's still. I imagine it's still Hall & Oates hotline. Oh yeah, it's just there. It's just so yeah. Call & Oates, the hotline you don't need but might call anyway. So it's 71926 oats. That's OATES. Go listen to that. Go give that a go, and you can get some Hall and Oates in your life. It's really cool. Otherwise, everyone else on here, I think, should probably stay. I need to add some pictures to these people, and maybe we'll come. No, we should finish it. We're here to finish things, and again, I'm not here just to rush through this. I'm here to make it work proper for me. So I wish I could sort contacts by the groupings because I put people in groups. I put them in like friends, I put them in coworkers, I put them in family. I want to look at them like that. I want to look at them in the like as folders. I guess I can just go to the group tab on the top and then click into there. I guess that were. Oh, that might help detect these. No, so many these other people did not pop up when I went in there. Some of them I just deleted all of the college friends, so we can delete them. We can delete that group as a whole. Goodbye college life. Ever was really around for it. Friends, I've got that list there. I don't need to necessarily. This one I could probably get rid of. Thing is, also some of these name numbers are just wrong. Like this one, I've been told was one of my friends' and phone numbers. He gave me a completely wrong phone number. Like because granted, we thought it was funny. We did that a lot. We would just lie as a joke for a while there. But this is the only phone number I have for him, so I'm just gonna keep it there. This I can probably get rid of. Because yeah, like I'm never gonna be talking to this person again. So goodbye. There he goes. That phone number. We're just bringing things to where they need to go. So there, all of these people, I should definitely keep in contact. I should really just have their name instead, but having the joke, like for my mom, it's Mother of Awesomeness, and for like one of my cousins, it's like a location that's like because their name it reminds me of a location, so I put the location, and it's like yeah, that's pretty great. That's pretty fun. But and then if I click into them, I still put their name, like their real name, and it's sorted. Unfortunately, not by their real name. It's sorted by the joke name, so it's a little hard to figure out some people. But it's kind of funny that way, so I'm gonna stick with that. Do I really need all these people? I really need all these people. I mean, I actually do. All those coworkers I still need to keep, which is kind of crazy. Not I have 11 that aren't assigned. Okay, that's pretty good. We're gonna go through that then. So you you need a picture. You need a picture. Let's go to my gallery and let's find you a picture. I have a folder labeled just memes and funny photos. So we're gonna go through that and just find some funny pictures. So they will get the prestigious award of weird duck face, weird stuff duck face, and they will go into how do I assign them a place? More? No. How do storage locations? No. Edit? Edit. Groups. Co-work. But it's not really a coworker. It's like someone from work. So I need to create group, and then is it someone from like a completely different location? That's not like someone I actively work with. Work adjacent is what I will label these. Work adjacent, take them out of coworker, and then did that work? Yes. Okay, great. Because then there's a lot of these that actually can go there. We have this one. I'm not obviously not going to tell you my contacts, so you're just gonna have to guess who I'm talking about here. Okay, I have some really fucking wacky images. Oh, they're funny. They're really funny. Sorry, y'all. It's been a long sleep. Don't know what to give them. Let's just give them. No, I've already got that photo set up for somebody. Um, Here we'll do this. That's kind of good. I just don't know why I even need these phone numbers. Like this one, I get. The other one, I kind of get both. It's upsetting that they're both different things because these are like maintenance stuff, and it's like, why you gotta make me have two different numbers for that stuff? Well, work adjacent. Welcome to work adjacent. So now I gotta get you into a thing, and it's a whole mess here. So now I need some kind of image for you. We'll just give you bro- broke broken key. Give you a broken key. I'm not gonna show you the broken key. You can just put it together and get the key. See, I'm way too semi paranoid about that kind of stuff. Some of these people, I just don't know who they are, and they're just a name. And you, I just deleted. So how are you still here? I literally just deleted you. Go away. These I don't need. These I absolutely don't need. We can delete this contact. That's just doctor stuff. Like if they want to call me, they want to contact me, they can. If I want to contact them, I can find their phone number by a Google search. I don't need to keep their number in here. This is for people who I need to make sure I can contact at any time if I need to. Are work adjacent. You are work adjacent. You are absolutely work adjacent, and you will get a funny picture. Which one will you get? I just deleted someone who was using you, so I will use you as the picture now. And there we go. Now I can edit, and you can go into work adjacent. Fantastic. I've got 4 people who are not assigned, and it is a neighbor. It is like a bill thing, and 2 random numbers. But they have names. I don't know who these people are. I wish it would tell me when I put them in my phone when I click on the history, but it doesn't do that. All right, but let's see. I think that's pretty good. Now I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go into coworkers, and I'm going to swap certain people into work adjacent, just because they are no longer coworkers. So even though I want to keep them in my phone, they are not current coworkers. So we're just going to keep them in there. And this is actually going to cull the herd by quite a lot in the coworker department. But that's kind of good because that keeps things up to date and current. Yeah, like you aren't like you don't even work with me. You are a manager from a different location. You don't need to be in coworkers. Let's see. You are definitely work adjacent. You are work adjacent. Let's see. You are work adjacent. Jeez, I have a lot of people who have. You don't really realize how many people kind of come and go in a job until they come and go. They're still here. They're still here. They're still here. It's just these that aren't still here. But you know, we should probably just put them into work adjacent. To work adjacent with the. You are also in friends, so like it's not like it'll be hard to find you. There we go. And one more. Yeah, this is one I do not call because it's an old phone number, but I still have a lot of messages on there. I'm gonna take you off of friends just so I don't accidentally call you though instead. There we go. So now I went down from 17 to 8, and a lot of those got shifted around. So this is good. This is great. This is honestly fantastic. Not assigned. I don't know who. You know what? If I don't know who you are, you're not meant to be in my phone. Goodbye and goodbye. Sorry. I bet again I should have checked for messages first, but you know what? Maybe they'll still be there. Who the hell knows? This one. Do I have a group that would make sense to put you in? Not really. Not really any of these. So these two people, they can just stay in there. There we go. Contacts have been resorted. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Awesome. I have so many less people in my life now. That's so cool. And now we can cut off contacts. And let's just go to messages. Because this should be pretty easy. I'm not trying to like make new contacts and stuff. I'm literally just going through. I see one that's like from freaking T-Mobile. I'm like, hey, sayonara. One from my doctor, sayonara. What is this one? Thank you for. Oh, this is another doctor thing. That's a verification code. I want to hold you so I can delete you. Oh my god. Just let me get rid of you. Okay, I had that one. There we go. Bank thing. This. Anything that doesn't have a person's name attached, or at least a phone number, we're getting rid of. Oh, I found one of the names. Yeah, it was me. I messaged them. Well, bye bye. I know it was a customer now at least. This is my dentist. You can delete that. I'm not sure what this is. This is from October. I'm just gonna get rid of it. But it's a work thing. You know what? Doesn't matter. Get rid of them. Oh, maybe this was one of the other names that I know. And if it is, then so be it. I haven't spoken to him since October. And it was probably a one time thing anyway. What is this? Who is this? Who is this? Oh, okay. Word up. Okay. Yeah, we don't need them anymore. Keep that. A whole bunch of group messages that don't need to exist. Maybe there's something nice in there. Nope, this is just a message. It's just a random unnecessary thing. This. Aw. Old coworkers are really cool people. That was an old message. You definitely don't need to keep those. These are the people from like when I first like went to, oh wow. Like my old like not hotel, but like just people. Sorry, I'm just looking through messages. There's really not much to say with a lot of it. There's a lot of random group stuff. What is this one? What is this? Oh, I know. Okay, yeah. This is from 2020. Yeah, we don't gotta hold on to that. That's one of the other names. But I'm getting rid of you because I don't know who you are. Oh, I know who this is. Oh, I actually did know who that was. I got them wrong. But they were just such a nice person. No, I'm keeping this. I'm keeping those messages. I have one that just says, sorry, I can't talk right now. I don't know who the hell that is. So goodbye. There's one that just says, hey, it's me. I don't know who that is. So goodbye. Oh. Oh, man. Ah, we'll keep those. I really shouldn't have deleted their. I can always add them back, though. Okay. This one just says good afternoon. Oh, right. Yes, of course. I know what that is. I wish I'd at least put names to these numbers, which we can do. We don't need this. I think that's all I really need. I don't think I need to keep these either because they're in my thing. So yeah, if I need to message them again, it's like mostly one-time things. All right. Yeah, I think that's good. I think we've got it pretty sorted. And then there's the person that just says a bunch of stuff. This might have been like a, I don't know. All right, there we go. That's pretty good. So, it's only been like an hour and we've already gone through so much of this stuff. But yeah, messages are looking good. I can't really say much about them other than that. Next up, I have calendar dates, and I don't know if there's a specific reason to look through the calendar dates, but I did. So maybe there's like, maybe I have outdated things like daylight savings time on. That was March. Okay. Whew. Dodged that bullet. So April. I mean, I don't have people's birthdays, I guess. Why is it Easter Sunday and an Easter Monday? Oh, yeah, it's almost tax day as well. That's cool. I don't need that. I've got. Why do they show two different sets of birthday stuff? I don't know. Very strange. Very strange. Very strange. It just has holidays. It's just holidays here. I don't really have. Like, I don't need. Again, you are no longer in my contacts. Why are you in my thing? Delete this in future events. Goodbye. That's my birthday. So I gotta keep that. Independence Day substitute? What is that? What does that even fucking mean? Independence Day substitute. July 3rd is not Independence Day. And I can't delete this. Because it's like a phone mandated one. That doesn't make sense. Doesn't make any ding dong sense. But I mean, generally speaking, though, not much to this. There's actually nothing else I need to add to anything here. So I think we're good with the calendar. I'm gonna keep calendar on there just like in case I meant to put something there and I forgot. I don't know. I really don't know. But next up we have Spotify. So Spotify is very interesting. Um, this isn't. It shouldn't take too long either, because basically all I'm doing is I'm taking off any albums that I've liked, and I'm making sure that the band itself is in my library. So like Ninja Sex Party, I'm following them. They're still there. I can take Under the Covers 4 off because a lot of these were just because they were releasing new stuff, and I was like, oh, remind me when that comes out, and then it stayed in my thing. Like I've got The Boys of Dungeon Lane, Paul McCartney's new album that's coming out. That's sticking around there. I also have his Tug of War album. That's just because I really liked Tug of War. I think that was the first album I put on here. Let's see. We can follow you. Steely Dan's Can't Buy a Thrill. Really good stuff, but I'm just going to put Steely Dan because Steely Dan is some pretty damn good stuff. Let's see. Joko Looks Back. I think it's only on here because I have it downloaded. I can remove from my library. Oh, if it's in my library, it's downloaded. Okay, I see. That sucks. I don't like that that's how that works. Why can't there just be like a folder with all the stuff that I've downloaded? I don't know. Well, that's fine. Shadow Academy's Prisms. I think I have Shadow. I already have Shadow Academy. Prisms is a great album. I have some of their poster stuff up still. It's honestly just really good stuff. These boys know how to make some music. Let me tell you what. Let's see. Brat. I can take Brat off of there, and we can just put on Charlix 6. It's a good album. Listen, I don't care who you are. It's a pretty solid album. I have like a single. Where's my phone? The single from Mitski's newest album, which I actually have hanging. You can't see it, but I was just listening to it. I got it from Barnes and Noble. It's a really freaking good album. I absolutely recommend it. Outside from David Bowie. Freaking love Outside from David Bowie, but we can take it off of there. Cause I'd rather just I don't like having this so filled up. Like Heathen, I don't need Heathen on there. I can just go to David Bowie and then put Heathen. One Way Mirror, single from Shadow Academy. I don't need that there. That's a tough call. There's a couple of these albums that are like one-off like things. Like I've got Wide Prairie, Linda McCartney's album, like a postmortem, like all of her songs. And then I have like the SpongeBob musical, which for some reason puts me into that state that I was talking about, where like I think about like old high school stuff a lot. Probably because I was listening to that like crazy back in high school. Okay, Radiohead I'll put on there. It's only because I have Spectre. I like Radiohead, but I don't know if I like it enough to put it in like my library of like stuff. But I think I do. DJ, can I just delete stuff too? Like, how do I? Yeah, I can remove DJ from library. That's very fantastic. Uh, this isn't even a band I listen to. It's just a. I'm not gonna go over the story because I don't want to like. No, it's fine. Like there's a metal band that is fairly popular, like a good amount, like a lot of listeners on here, and their lead singer picked me up and drove me to work one day. I was just walking, and they were like, "Hey, you want to ride?" And it was pretty cool. It's pretty unique, pretty interesting. This is the Norm Macdonald Live Season 1 that literally doesn't work, so I'm gonna take that off of there. Let's see. I don't need that. I can just put. I need to listen to something from them first before I follow them, so I'm gonna take them off. Um, it's Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness from the Smashing Pumpkins. I've been told that the Smashing Pumpkins is really good, and that's a really good album from them. But I just haven't gotten around to listening to it. So I'm taking it off, and maybe one day I'll get there. Maybe, but not now. Let's see. Highway 61 Revisited, fantastic Bob Dylan album, but I don't need it on there. I can just put Bob Dylan. Dan Avedon, Super Guitar Bros. I can just be following both of them. I have old playlists. I have old playlists that got kind of just filled with NSP and Jonathan Colton and some other songs in there too. I don't need these at all at this point. Can I get rid of this? Am I able to? I can delete playlists. That's cool. Let me make sure that's all good. I have Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons on here. I don't think I've listened to a single one of his songs since I put him on my list. It's not even like he's bad, but I don't listen to you. I'm taking you off my library, bro. Shadow Academy's album we can pop off of there. Just a bunch of albums that I just listened to once and then I never listened to again. Well, not listen to it, not listen to it again, but like I listened to it once and I was like, amazing. I'm putting it on there, but I never went to my Spotify library to listen to them again. If that makes sense. Yeah, I have all the Under the Covers albums from Ninja Sex Party. Like I know I love them, but I can just go to Ninja Sex Party and find it there. I don't need SpongeBob Greatest. You know what? Fuck it. We're keeping SpongeBob Greatest Hits. We're keeping that there. And then there's just some more artists. Okay. So, top songs from 2021. It's pretty much this Ninja Sex Party, Jonathan Colton, Weird Al. The most of what we've got here. Yeah, I did this. This was before I found the Beatles, and I like listened to them and liked them. So there's a lot of just some wacky shit. But good stuff, but I am gonna get rid of it because I don't need it. Don't need to know those. Let's see. I have a bunch of songs from Mafia 2 that I made a playlist for, but I can delete it. I don't need it. Songs. I have songs. My albums include songs I really want to hear, songs I want to hear now, and I'm sure there's one more somewhere, but I don't see it. So maybe I deleted that one by now already. New episodes? Why do I have a pin for new episodes? I've watched all of these. So why is it still showing me this? Can I unpin this? Unpin this. Well, pin like songs. I guess that's kind of nice to have. I'm just gonna. I don't want to remove from downloads, but when I take them off of my library, it automatically uninstalls them. But I had a bunch of Jonathan Colton's albums on download. But I can just take them off, honestly. Because I wanted them there. Why do I have my episodes? Oh, I have like liked episodes of stuff from podcasts. I mean, it makes sense, but I can like, I don't need to do that. I can just go back and find it, you know? So we're gonna get rid of all of these in hopes that this just removes this whole section of the playlist. So I don't want this here. So hopefully that just goes away. It went away. It worked. Also have my white album. So this is the one that I made for when I was doing the video. And I still listen to this one, honestly, but I don't really need to. I like the main one better, but like it's nice to have that. Solid State, really good Jonathan Cold now, but I can uninstall that and just keep the artist there. There we go. So we pretty much just have. Like I don't even need like podcasts on here, you know. Like I know I don't really technically need anything here, but like I don't need podcasts. So if I'm going over here, it's so I can find the music I want to listen to right now, and that's based off of artists. So I don't really need anything else there. Now, is there an artist that I have been listening to that I should put here? Absolutely. Talking Heads has to get in here. I do not have Talking Heads followed. We're going to follow Talking Heads. So now I got Talking Heads, Bob Dylan, Radiohead, David Bowie, Charlie XCX, Steely Dan, Simon Garfunkel, Purple Card. I have a lot of like older bands. Not necessarily because I don't like newer music. Because I could put Kendrick Lamar in there because I've been listening to a lot of his stuff. I just those are the things I've been listening to. Let's see, and then I'm also just gonna look at the stuff that I have in my current recent search bar. Uh, yeah, I could put Sabrina Carpenter in there because I've been listening to their most recent album, and it's pretty good. Some of their other stuff's pretty good. I'll throw in ABBA just because I've been re-listening to ABBA. Let's see. Uh, I looked up Bruno Mars. I think that's just because his new album was coming out, and I was like, "Did it really? Did he really just release a new album?" And then he did. I was like, "Oh wow, that's like, okay, that's cool." Put Wings on there. I guess I can no, because Paul McCartney. Like most of those I can just get from the Beatles. I guess so. It's like I don't necessarily need them there. I don't need. Why do I have some of these? I don't understand why I have. Like, why is Bruce Springsteen? When did I look up Bruce Springsteen? I don't think I've listened to a single Bruce Springsteen song in my life. Like, even like the ones like what is like his most popular song? Dancing in the Dark. I have no idea. Born in the USA. Born to Run. I can't even like sing those in my head. I don't have the idea. What is Dancing in the Dark is like a billion hits. I don't think I've ever listened to Dancing in the Dark. I'm not about to listen to it right now. But hey, it's interesting. Tom Waits I want to put on here, but I need to listen to more of his stuff because I've only listened to Blood Money, really. Which is it's a pretty nice album. So if you guess Tom Waits Blood Money, good stuff. It includes a song called God's Away on Business, which I only knew as Cookie Monster singing it because for the longest time there used to be, I don't know if it's still on YouTube, but there was a video of Cookie Monster singing God's Away on Business, and it genuinely terrified me as a kid. It like really just it petrified me. I was a scared little man ever from that moment on. So I it was very creepy because it didn't sound exactly like Cookie Monster because it's just Tom Waits, but it was close enough. There was like an eerie relation that I couldn't piece together whether or not this was something that like Sesame Street produced. So I was terrified. It was like, oh my god, what the hell is what's Cookie Monster singing this propaganda for? It was creepy shit. It was just very creepy shit. It was also just very I was probably like less than 5 or 6, so it was very just demented, very demented sound stuff. But here we go. So yeah, like I don't like these boxes. Can I just get the artist? Yeah, I'll follow the artist and take off the album. There we go. Like I don't know what it is. I really just don't like the the squares on here. I like the circles because the circles are for the people themselves. Like my playlists are here, but can I put the playlist at the bottom until I look into them? Stadium Rave is currently the SpongeBob song people are listening to. Then Goofy Goober Rocks up there. The theme song's up there. Best Day Ever, great song. All these are great songs. Like SpongeBob had some bangers, man. The Oh, okay, gotcha. Electric Zoo. I don't know if I know Electric Zoo. I know Stadium. Stadium Rave is dun 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 dun, right? Yes. Yeah, it's like when he was raving with the jellyfish. What's Electric Zoo? Ah. It's like weird robot music sort of thing. Okay. Yeah, so we get rid of that and like just keep them. So now I think it's literally just my playlists and the art. Oh, Shadow Academy album again. I just needs a person. Just need the artiste. Please. Just the artiste. Yeah. Alright. I can ball with this. Oh, and I'm sorting it by recents right now. Or no, yeah. Why can I sort it by creator? Oh, I can? Oh, but I'm in there. But you know what? Sorting it by creator instead of recent is actually huge because usually I'm trying to figure out how it was sorted, confused the hell out of me. But now I can just be creator alphabetical would be the same, right? No, because then it shows some of the albums in different orders. So creator, we're gonna do it by creator then. Fantastic. Oh, that's so good. Y'all, my Spotify looks so good now. This is awesome. So now I can take that off of there. So now all I have left are the really big ones. The really big gabagools. How much time do I have left? I have to actually check. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna double check when I work today. And then I will be right back. Alright. Yeah, I work at 3 o'clock. So I still got like an hour. I still got like an hour. I'm not gonna be able to hit up everything. I think the thing that needs the most attention to it right now is my gallery or my voice memos. But I'm gonna go gallery for now because I think that I have an organization system to it, but it doesn't often. You take pictures too often, you save pictures too often. It doesn't exactly stay, and I've got too many. I've got too many pictures. But I need to go through and delete some. But before I ever delete anything, I try to move stuff. So like I've got pictures of like bugs, and they're going to go into. I have a pretty nature folder. They're gonna go in there. I'm probably not gonna keep any of those, but for now, they're going in there. This I don't need this. I will keep. It is from my DS information because I was changing some stuff around on it. I have 45 saves from Pokemon fucking Go. I don't need those screenshots were I only took pictures because it was like it had to. And I don't know why it even saved any of them. I don't want any of them. Like what the hell? I didn't know this album was here. Why is this album here? A couple of these pictures are kind of funny. Like I got Tyranitar going. Ah! That's kind of funny. I almost showed you one of my Eevee in a Latios in a bathroom. It's my bathroom. They're not gonna look into my bathroom. No, sir. There's those screenshots I can almost always get rid of. Because usually I only screenshot stuff to do like a one-off joke or something I don't need to keep ever. Like this, I don't need to keep. This is an awesome picture of my cat. Wait a minute. Why is this? I just reflected the background of my computer. That they're both Eveltal. I had one that was Eveltal. The horizontal is Eveltal and the vertical was Xerneas. I just now noticed that was changed. There we go. That's better. So now if I do that, trying to be careful of what exactly is shown. Where the hell? Oh, supposed to go this way? Yes. There they are. Cool. Awesome. Ooh, I have a message. I will respond to that. That's what I wanted to do. I remember from the contacts I was gonna message people that I haven't spoken to in a while. Yeah, I want to do that. I definitely want to do that. Um, these I might keep. I don't need to keep when I caught a halucha though. And I know I have a shiny Xerneas, so I'm going to keep that. This isn't even a phone of the picture. I can't even look at that one. Shiny Bergmite. Yeah, I don't need to. I don't need picture. I don't need pictures of these. I can literally just open the Pokemon Go app and I know that I have them. I don't need these pictures. Don't need it. I don't need proof. I can literally just open the Blood app. I don't need that because that's an old. That's from when I went to go see Iron Lung. Great movie, by the way. I had a really good time watching it. That was just for my friend. That is for a password that I definitely need to type into my phone. That was just a really creepy Uber driver's information. He's got some interesting stuff. One of in under why I drive. I'm just gonna read you his why I drive. I like to meet new people. Even though I'm shy, I'm an open minded person, so be free to talk to me about anything. I'm chill about anything that happens in my car, no matter how scandalous it is. Why are you telling people they can fuck in your car, bro? What are you doing? I'm just gonna read everything he says. His fun fact is let's sing some Disney songs. And under his orange tab, which I think is his hobbies, the one of them is just Netflix and killing. So this guy fucks, and he wants people to fuck. He's crazy. He's awesome. We don't need that. I can delete that. What is this? Oh, this is from my Spotify Wrapped. August 12th, 2025 is a heavy repeat day. The day you built a hall of mirrors out of Shadow Academy repeats. You launched the afternoon with the Long Winters. Yeah, that sounds right. The Long Winters, great freaking band, by the way. Underrated as hell. When I Pretend to Fall, great album. Putting the Days to Bed, great album. They're all so good. The Shadow Academy's Prisms album soon took over, looping nearly every track in tight succession from noon to late evening. Don't Ask War of Me and Across the Great Unknown circle back again and again, making your most repeat heavy day of the year. 288 minutes, 81 tracks, 3 artists, an echo chamber, and a year of variety. So for 200, that's not even that much time. 288 minutes. It's not even 5 hours. But for 5 hours, I was basically just repeating Shadow Academy's album, probably at work. So it was Prisms is great. Go listen to Prisms. I'll keep that. And then this kind of shows you my love of Paul McCartney. I got Paul McCartney, the Beatles, and Wings is my 1, 2, and 3 top artists. And then I got Jonathan Colton and Ninja Sex Party down there. So fun stuff. I spent 3,600 minutes with Paul McCartney. But that's not even all that much time, I don't think. 60 minutes is an hour, so 600 minutes is 10 hours. 3,600 would be 60 hours. And I spent 60 hours listening to Paul McCartney. That's not even all that much time. It's great. But it makes me a top 0.008% global fan, so hey. But my top album was Chappell Roan's Rise and Fall with Midwestern Princess because I had on repeat some nights and it didn't really go away. It was pretty great. But Red Rose Speedway hit number 4. So love, and Prisms is up there at number 3. So good stuff from them. But let's see here. Oh, that is an old ticket to a concert I don't need to keep. That was just kind of a funny image, but I don't need to keep that. Definitely don't need to keep that. Don't need to keep that. It's another just, why do I have that? That I think I know why I kept. Oh my god. That's just a funny image. Don't need that. Don't need that. I think this was for when I was thinking about modding my DS, but then I opted not to. I don't need pictures of my Pokemon, bro. I don't. I was playing Balloons Tower Defense Adventure Time ages ago. Look at BMO. Just look at BMO. So silly looking. But I can delete that because I can just open that app and undo it again. Don't need that. This must have been a mistake. As was that. That's another Pokemon Go. That's more Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go? Bro, I literally don't need to see there's so many pictures of just like endless Pidgeys. I don't need that. 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 It's so many Pokemon Go. I haven't sorted my gallery in probably like 6 months then, if there's this freaking many. Like, it's crazy. I don't need that. That's kind of funny. I guess I'll keep that. Those are stupid. That's cute. Oh, the guinea pigs are so cute. And then don't need that. Okay. So these can go to guinea pigs. These are just funny images. Where is my there? Memes and funny photos. Ooh-wee. 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 Just laying down now, y'all. This is nice. This is good. It's just good to do this sort of stuff. Because, like, you never know when you'll need a picture. And then you're like, oh man, I don't remember where that is. And it's like, oh, that's my foot. My gross ass foot, y'all. Just right on display. But it's just like, hey, now I know, now I'll know where all my shit is. Unless it's like organizing your room normally, in which case you're gonna forget that mostly where you put your stuff, which might happen. It's a possibility. That is for sure. is definitely a possibility. But now we're down to 13 screenshots, which is awesome. This one can go to cat extras. I have the main one I think that definitely needs to get sorted through is my cat ones because I have like 5 cat albums because I'm trying to separate them between each cat because I've got 3 black cats. So trying to discern them can be challenging sometimes. So like I go through my big folder of cat images. I still have 300 to go through. But then I will at least know which cats are which, you know. It's kind of a good idea. It's kind of if you got multiple of the same colored cat, it just doesn't hurt to have that information. Uh, I think the rest of this is good. I think the rest of this is solid. This, I know that's stinky. I know that is cat stinky. I've got cat poop. I've got cat soup. I got cat stinky. That's cat stinky right there. Faux show. All right. So now we can go to camera because camera is definitely gonna have some stuff that needs to be sorted through. These are me. I will put them into, hey, it's me. That sounds fair. I've got some board games because sometimes I'll go to like Barnes and Noble and stuff and I'll like take pictures of games I want to play, but I want to test them out first, so I check to see if they're on Tabletop Simulator. Because I'm a genius. I don't need to keep any of that. I don't need to keep this. Got some cat pictures already. What is this? This is just not needed at all. That was just from an idea I had, but I didn't really do it. Let's see. These are also me, but you can barely tell what the fuck's happening. I took such bad pictures, so we don't need those. Oh, there's Soup. Look at Soup. Look at him. He's so sweet. He's such a guy. He was sitting on that where my pants are. He's sitting there. These are all Soup then. Most of my cat pictures are Soup. Just being completely honest, I have a favorite. It is Soup. And I think I'm his favorite too, so like it's okay. It's okay to have a favorite if it's the same person. If it's the same like if it's mutual, you know? So that's 30 pictures going there, but I'm definitely gonna be deleting some of those because a lot of them are duplicates and repeats and unnecessary things. That's Soup? The one I thought was Cat Stinky was actually Cat Soup. That's kind of surprising. I'm very surprised. Wow, okay. Alright, yeah, we'll move that to Soup then, because I just found the original pictures where that came from. And it's not stinky. That is for sure. Camera. Don't need that. Have a bunch of work ones I don't need to keep anymore. I have a bunch of videos of me fucking around in the back room with like static electricity stuff because I was like breaking apart skids and my hair would like cling to the cling wrap. That was kind of fun. Jesus, okay, my stomach is acting crazy, y'all. We don't need any of those. I'll keep some of the pictures because they're funny, but the videos, I don't need to keep a bunch of videos on my phone. That's too much space. Way too much space being taken up. It's granted, there's already too much space being taken up. That's just a nice picture. I don't know why I took this picture, but it is a nice picture. Those are Soup as well. But honestly, only that one I really need to keep. These. This one is kind of nice. Yeah, that and that we can delete. That can go into Pretty Nature or whatever I called it. Yeah, Pretty Nature is what I called it. Just having a nice little organization time is really, really, really cool. Um, Why did I take pictures of the snow? Oh, right, because there's a big chunk of styrofoam in it. Yeah, can you spot the styrofoam? I couldn't. Nice. That was just fun. I like that. Just a cool thing. Condensation Man. I love Condensation Man. Guys, look. It's Condensation Man. Do you not see him? There he is. He's fun. He goes into funny pictures. Actually, no, I'll keep him in camera for now. That's an awesome video. It's only 5 seconds, so I'm keeping it. Don't need that. I have a lot of cool pictures of like this ice thing while it was like really cold out. What time was this? This is February. This is back in February. Just really fucking cool like ice thing that was happening. I just nature made that, bro. Nature made that. That is so fucking cool. Uh, how do I have that as a picture? Get rid of that. That can go into board games. And board games I gotta go through as well because a lot of them I have bought or just tried to find on tabletop and they aren't on there, so they don't really need to stay. This is once again a bunch of pictures of soup looking silly as hell. So we will move them to cat soup. Yeah, just so you guys know the bias here. Cat soup currently has 284 pictures. Second place is cat poop with 132. And then Stinky's got 98. So there's a lot of a biasy here. But everyone else takes a lot of pictures of them too. So like it's I got the soup pictures, you know. Oh yeah, this is I went to like a like a video game store and I saw the Miss Adventures game. I freaking loved that game as a kid. I think we played it on like PS2 or PS even the PS1 maybe. I want to see if I can find that game somewhere because I didn't buy it then. I don't have an Xbox, like an original Xbox, so I can't play it. But damn, I would want to. I really would want to. That is work related. Do I have a work specific one? I have work fun. We'll put it in work fun just because it's work. Let's see. That's pretty nature. All those ice things. That's just some pretty freaking nature. Because once it's all sorted, I'll feel better about deleting stuff. Because then I'll be able to discern it. I'm just ahead. I'm just I've sunken to the point where this is all I am. This is all life is meant to be for a guy like me. Wow. Let me bring this closer though, just to make sure you guys get me. Hi everybody. There's not there's nothing weird. There is a spoon. You guys can see the spoon. I was gonna eat. I was gonna. I had pasta, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna eat it with a fork. I'm gonna bring a spoon." And I already put the fork into the food, so I wasn't gonna dirty a spoon. So yeah, I'm kind of stupid like that. We've got more pictures of crap. More pictures of crap. That was a picture I was taking. I don't even know if I took. I don't even know if I had a video that I was making for about a cool folding, like a folding table, folding gaming table I have. And I don't think I ever actually wound up making the video because I just didn't fucking care. I was basically just complaining a lot, and I was like, I don't want to complain. That's stupid. Oh, damn, son. Damn, son. Y'all look at soup. Looking fucking fly as hell. What a cool dude. He's just such a sweetie. I love him so much. I wish he was here right now, but he's chilling. He's just chilling. Let's see. What is this? Right. Yeah, I don't need that. This is a lot of pic. Oh, right. This is when a bird came into our store. That was cool. I caught a bird in a one of those little bins. 'Cause it was just flying around our store for like an hour, and I was just chasing it around like some kind of freaking wily coyote shit. And eventually, it landed on some Pringles, and I caught it in a basket. But I will not show you because, again, not trying to. Yeah, I can like zoom in a lot. There you go. I think that's good. Look at this motherfucking bird. Just chilling, sticking his head out through there, like, what's happening? And at one point, he tried wiggling through there, so I went to quickly get him out, and we did. And he was free. So I freed the bird, didn't even have to touch him. Just a cool time. Oh, this is when we were playing. Oh, man. I miss playing that. It was, what the fuck is the game called? I have it right over there. Vintage Story. I was playing Vintage Story with one of my friends. It was fun. It's a fun time. So these go in pretty nature, faux show. Is they pretty nature. Wasn't in nature, but like, yeah. Oh, right, I'm live. Hi, guys. You just kind of forget. This is just an easy breezy time here. Let's see. So that's more cat, but there's two cats. And that's the problem with trying to organize like that because with having three cats, sometimes you have pictures with multiple of them in there, and you're like, oh, well, what if I want both of them? So I'm gonna put them in cats normal, like it's my regular cats one, and I'm gonna make three separate folders again. I'm gonna have poop soup, soup stinky, stinky poop. So we gotta get that going. You guys want to see some really awesome food? This is an idea I had when we were back in Brooklyn last year, and I didn't do it in Brooklyn, but I was like, I got the stuff, I may as well do it. I put raviolis on hot dog buns. Here, I can zoom in a little bit just so you could put like Chef Boyardee raviolis and some hot dog buns, and I sprinkled some cheese into the ravioli when I made it. So there's some cheese in there too. Really good stuff. This was my shelf layout in July, like right after we came back from Brooklyn. Just checking to see if there's anything that shouldn't be showing. No, looks pretty good. Yeah. So this was my cool shelf. Oh, I guess you got it. This was cool shelf layout. Pretty good stuff. That was what was behind me before I moved everything, like the next day. So I felt really stupid putting all that together. But hey, you know, is what it is. Okay, we're starting to get to. We only have 100 images left in the camera, and a lot of them are ones that I don't really know how to sort through. So, pretty good. You are cat soup, which is very surprising still. That's pretty nature, and I'm gonna keep it in pretty nature, and I'm not even gonna explain it. It's the styrofoam snow. So whenever I go to look at it again, it's gonna be real confusing. But that's okay. That's just kind of fun. That's fun stuff. Why do I have so many pictures of my identification? I probably needed to submit it for something. But I'm going to delete those before I accidentally show them. So there we go. I'm a genius there. What is this? Oh, this is me going through. Okay, yeah, I know what that is. Okay, it's all good. Yo, crazy bird. I don't know. There's. I don't know if I always pan to the bird or if I pan off the bird. No, I don't pan off the bird. Awesome. Look at this bird. The dancing bird at Petco or PetSmart. He's just wiggling. He's just having a wiggling time. He was just such a. I hope that's okay. I hope it means he's healthy. Because it'd be real sad if it's not. Mm, man, that looks tasty as hell. I got some food pictures in here. I know, crazy. I got food pictures in here. Who the hell does that? Okay. I think for now I'll go off of camera. Let's go to downloads because definitely a lot of these downloads can be destroyed. A lot of these were just for me making silly one-off photos that I now no longer. Oh, a lot of these downloads are actually just like my calendar pictures, which I don't necessarily need to keep here too, but I'll hold on to them for now. I've got a really stupid image in here. I want to show you guys. This is an image that I put my sister's cat into space over a picture that I took, by the way, of the moon. I took that picture. It was during the lunar eclipse. I was taking a bunch of pictures with my telescope, and I got some cool ones. I could probably actually show you. Yeah, this is the one. It looks dark enough. You can't really tell what's happening. I'm gonna block this though. But yeah, like I took a picture like through the telescope, so like it was like the moon was on the ground. I just thought that was cool as fuck. Yeah, we got really cool pictures. Like this, look at this fucking cool ass moon. You can't. It's kind of. It doesn't show up very well, but it's cool moon. Cool moon pictures, y'all. I've got 3,600 recents, so that's how many pictures and photo and stuff I have on here. But 210 videos. How do I have 210 videos on here? That has to change. Like now. Don't need all these old calendar images on here, but I want to keep them just because they're cool. I also have picture I made of myself. I think I had this live when I made my nose go all the way up. I thought it was really funny. I like that picture a lot. The AI cannoli debate. I have a video of that, so I don't really need to keep this folder at all. I'm actually just gonna delete it entirely. Because I don't need it anymore. Goodbye. I don't need these either. I have 150 images of the bird thing I was doing for my sister. Because I wanted to keep them up to date on the stuff. But I never showed them yet, so I don't want to, like, just ignore it entirely. So I should really just, like, one day show them. I should really, like, grab the highlights of that and show them those. Okay, the board games. I'm going to go all the way to the bottom and see if there's any of these that I have actually looked into. That one I want to look into, actually. That looks cool as hell. It's called The Initiative. I can't remember anything about it, but the box looks cool. There's just a lot of cool games, but like, if I bought all. Why did it do that? It swapped the picture again. What the hell? It like swapped it from Xerneas to Yveltal. I watched it happen in my peripheral vision. Why does it do that? I don't understand. This one I actually own, so I can get rid of that picture. So I got rid of a whole one. A lot of games I want to get, but there's there's too many cool ones. There's just too many really cool games. And a lot of them I already have like similar ones of. Like there's a lot of like extra pattern ones, like sort of like drawing tiles and stuff and like making patterns on your board, but I already have Sagrada, I already have Calico. I have a couple other ones too. So I have like Penny Black, it's like a stamp one. So I don't need more. I don't need more. I already have 3 at least that do pretty much the same thing. So it's just like I don't need to do that. But I want them because they look cool. When did I first see this? It was back in December of, oh my god, December of 2024. It was on sale at Barnes and Noble, but I didn't get it. I was like, I only just recently saw it, but apparently I saw it like a year ago, so I probably should have got it. But yeah, we'll see. I gotta poop, y'all. I really do gotta take a massive derm. A lot of these pictures are already pretty well sorted, which is pretty nice too. Because again, I do keep kind of a good track of this stuff. I am okay. It's just blanking on me for some reason. But yeah, so I mainly just need to go through my messages. I could definitely delete all these, whatever the hell they are. One of them is me grabbing the shit out of my cat though, which is kind of funny. So I'll keep that. And we'll delete those. And then these go to cat extras because those are just the ones that aren't my cat specifically. It somehow stole one of the soup pictures. No matter. It's fine. This one goes to work fun. And this little video, me waggling his head, I don't even need to keep. I'm not even gonna keep it. It's only a couple seconds long anyway. It doesn't really matter. Pokemon Go stuff. I think I can just delete all these. I thought I did already, but apparently not. I guess they like the images. I wanted to keep them for some reason. They're just fair, I guess. But like, you can literally just take these pictures again, you know? So I think it's okay. It's okay to delete these. Just making sure. There are a couple that are like cute that I will keep because they're like some random Pokemon just showed up. Always doing something. Fuck you, Charmander. Hate your ass. Yeah, there we go. This is good. Delete 35 of them. We just got 10. And I'll keep those 10 for now. Messenger. Yeah, I don't need to keep these. I don't know why some of these even saved over. What the fuck is that? I don't know. I'm deleting it. I've never seen that in my life before. That's just me. I can delete that. It's the picture of me. Don't need that. Oh, that's just a cool picture. That's pretty funny. Ah. Oh, y'all. Okay, a lot of these I don't need to keep. Because a lot of these are ones I saved for just specific picture editing things I was doing for my family for like little gifts and stuff. So I don't need them anymore. So we can out a ton of this stuff. Bye bye. There we go. That cuts 40 images out of the freaking picture here. I have a really cursed image. I did I was fucking around with the Facebook AI shit. I don't do it anymore, but when it first came out, I was like, that's kind of funny. Gave my cat a mouth and creepy as hell, and I'm deleting it. I don't like it. Very odd and not okay. Lots of pictures of cat. That's a great point. Give me 1 second, y'all. Okay, whew, we're good. Almost wasn't good because I noticed that my sister's cat has like a collar with all their like information on it. So I gotta the picture I showed you with them in space might have been really bad, but it wasn't. So it's good. Everything is grand. I'm just the best at that kind of stuff. So where were we? We were in messages. Yeah, this I already have. So I don't need that again. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. 30 seconds of soup? What's going on with soup? He's walking around. Is he gonna flop? There's a video of him flopping on the ground. Probably also screaming at me. But I don't know what I'm saying in it, so I'm not gonna unmute it. He's so sweet. I love him. Love him so much. Oh, I do. Oh, he goes to like grab out and stuff. He's cute. He's just a cutie. Don't need that. Don't need that. I need that. I absolutely need that one. Oh, that's such a funny bit from Peak. Oh my god, that's so funny. I got one of Soup stealing my wallet. What's happening? He's a ghost. I don't know. That's awesome. Okay. Don't need that. Don't need that. Got some aquarium pictures. I've got too many aquarium pictures, y'all. That's where I gotta start cutting things down. But I've got too damn many. Also, here's me in Brooklyn going to the aquarium in my Magikarp attire and my it's the Jurassic shark from the New York Aquarium. Great aquarium. Go check it out. Take all of these pictures, move them to where is it? One of these Brooklyn trips. Go to I don't know. I don't know which one it is actually. Brooklyn. This one. That's 2025. Yes. I labeled it with the year because I'm smart. Don't throw that away. That's a nice picture. Move to hey, it's me. I could also just move it to like camera. I feel like that's very camera coded. But for now, it goes there. This is cat extra. And let's see, that is guinea pig. Pretty clearly. Just a couple of dudes walking around. That's soup. That's soup. I don't know about those two yet, so we're going to put those into just regular cat attire and see how that shakes up later. We're not going to be able to do it all. I've got to leave in like 10 minutes, so it's not super great here, but we got 6 more things. This is just funny gaming. I know I have a funny game moments thing. We're going to put that there. This is a funny work image, so go to work fun. This is cat extras. This is, and these can all just go into funny images and memes. Memes and funny photos. There we go. Got rid of that. Now the screenshots. I can get rid of the rest of these because 4 of these are Spotify things. And honestly, I'm not gonna need to look at them ever again. So just go away. This one, actually 5 of them are Spotify ones. Go away. This is a game moment that I can put into funny game moments. A lot of the funny game moment ones are just like Monster Hunter pictures, because whenever we'd play Monster Hunter, I would be the cameraman while they did stuff because I was bad at the game. So I was like, you know what? Let's just fuck around, and it was pretty great. It was pretty fun. These are Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go is actually, I guess, inherently game moments, so I can actually take all of the Pokemon Go stuff and put those bitches into game moments. And then I won't have to do the Pokemon Go folder in my thing anymore, which is great. And then this stuff can go into useful info. I've got my useful info folder full of like random shit that I think is useful. Which would include, I think I already put it there, but I'll put some more stuff there. Password stuff. So don't ever grab my phone, please. All right, downloads. I gotta. And these are all just my stupid photo edits. I gotta keep these. I've gotta keep these stories. Right, because they have really stupid story stuff. Oh, nice. None of those are. I mean, I'll keep that one. This one can go to hates me. I have to get rid of the stories folder. I could go through work fun probably. Delete some of that stuff. But for now, I'm gonna hold on to it. For now, we will hold. I have a lot of edits of Walter White, but for some reason, like with like a sans eyeball, with like a blue sans eyeball. So like, here's him, stick figure, holding up his smile. Uh, here's him taking a shit. uh, here's him having a lovely birthday, lovely little birthday celebration. Here's him as a chameleon. Uh, I don't know what this is, like an era of mine. When was this? This is like 2021, where I was just making a bunch of really stupid. Like here's him as Blue Regard Q Kazoo from hit television show Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. I don't know why. It's just funny. That's probably the only reason you really need. And with that, I think that's about all I can do right now. But with the board game, I could just delete all the board game stuff. I'm probably never gonna look at those again. We've cut things down quite considerably. We've got rid of like 20 videos and like 400 photos, which is pretty good. Pretty good, y'all. It's at least a good start because again, I don't have a whole lot more time left. So I think this will be where I stop for now. But maybe, just maybe, we will continue doing this another day. But I am very happy that I did this because I would have never really done it otherwise. I don't think I've spent 2 hours doing this for ever, if ever. So it's really just nice because it's still a lot of like busy work, and it's like I've got a lot of other things I want to do for busy work. So it's like, am I really gonna spend 2 hours doing that, or can I go like clean something over there, clean something in here, or like play a video game, or just like make a video or anything? So I was like, hey, well, let's just do it now. Let's do it here. But for now, everybody, this was cool. This was a good time. Thank you for tuning in. I hope everyone has a great rest of your day, and I hope now your stuff is a little bit cleaner because mine is not like super, but like it's definitely improved. I'm very happy that my clock is sorted, my messages have been sorted again, my Spotify, that's going to be huge because I have Spotify Premium, so I listen my album by artist. I go to the artist, I look at the album I want, and then I listen to it. So I don't need to like have it on standby. I can just I get the artist on standby, which now I do, which is pretty great. Oh, I gotta get Rush on there. I didn't see Rush on there. Let me get Rush on there because I fucking love Rush. But I think, but Rush is just one of those bands that I always kind of remember, so I don't really. Yeah, follow Rush. There we go. Is there anything else in particular I should be following here? just looking at my current list of stuff. I think we're good. I think we're okay. So, yeah, with that, thank you everybody for tuning in. I need to go take a shit, and then I gotta get ready for work. So, have a great rest of your day, everybody. Bye now.